Now, a significant twist in the case of Nirav Modi. It is now being said that his lawyers have come up with a devious way of blocking his extradition to India. Remember, the Indian government is leaving no stone unturned in trying to get Nirav Modi back. Now, citing WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange's appeal on mental health grounds, Nirav Modi's lawyers have now urged the Westminster Magistrates Court to dismiss India's extradition request. Now, in the Assange case, which is currently the subject of appeal, District Judge Vanessa Baritzer had ruled that extradition would be oppressive by reason of mental harm, as the Australian activist could potentially commit suicide. This is what was said in the case of the WikiLeaks founder, who was being sought to be extradited to the United States for exposing a lot of what the Americans were doing in Iraq and Afghanistan. But in Nirav Modi's case, the barrister Claire Montgomery has reiterated two issues which prompt extreme concern are, believe it or not, Nirav Modi's mental condition and also the treatment that he would be given in the inadequate prison conditions in India. This is what is being said about the prison conditions in India. She also went on to state that his client's mental health has been deteriorating due to his lengthy incarceration since March 2019, and therefore the case must now be dismissed. Now, apart from this, several legal bars also exist against extraditing Nirav Modi to India. Now, Nirav Modi's lawyers fear whether he would be given a fair trial in India under the current regime. Now, all of these issues were brought into consideration by the defense team's final submissions during the hearing that took place on Thursday. The Crown Prosecution Service, arguing on behalf of the Indian authorities, countered the defense stance to say that the two cases are completely different, and it also sought an adjournment to cross-examine the proceedings in order to assess Nirav Modi's health records to be independently evaluated by a consultant psychiatrist. Moreover, he also said that the court could ask for appropriate assurances regarding his terms of care in a prison in India. The Crown Prosecution Service will now conclude its submissions on the prima facie case against Nirav Modi, which is expected to complete its hearings in the case, and a judgment is expected in a few weeks' time. Now, remember, the fugitive jeweler who had actually run away out of India and subsequently was arrested has been in prison since March 2019. He is on an extradition warrant executed by the Scotland Yard, and his attempts at seeking bail have repeatedly been turned down. The charges against Nirav Modi center around his firms making the fraudulent use of credit facilities for carrying out a huge amount of money that they managed to take out of banks that are said to be to the tune of over 23,000 crore Indian rupees.